Bookish Buzzwords is books with time travel. So today I am going to talk to you about some of my favorite books that feature time travel in some way, and then also a book that's on my TBR that I'm hoping to read and enjoy as well. First up, I've got Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. This is such a popular book. Octavia E. Butler is such a popular author, and for good reason. This book is about a woman who is living in, I believe, the 70s, and then one day she randomly gets transported back in time to the antebellum South. She encounters some of her own ancestors, and it quickly becomes a story of keeping her history and her past the same so that when she returns to the future, nothing is altered. It is very complex, very nuanced in its discussion of race and gender. And even though it did come out in the 70s, it feels very relevant to the current times. The time travel aspect of this book is so interesting, and it is definitely the strong point of the book. So I would recommend it if you haven't read it yet. The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley is another pretty popular book. This follows a woman who is a bridge for time traveling expats, is what this ministry is calling them. Essentially, it's a group of people who have been brought to the future from their own timelines. In their timelines, they were supposed to die. And so this Ministry of Time is working on figuring out if time travel is actually possible, what effects it has on society, but also what effects it has on the human body. Like I said, our main character is a bridge who is essentially just like a liaison for the expat that she is assigned to and the Ministry of Time. It's a love story, but it's also a deeply complicated story about history and the future, and that moral question of what would you do if you could know how your life was going to turn out. I really enjoyed this book. It's hyped for a reason, and I think you should read it if you like time travel books as well. My last recommendation is Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel. Emily St. John Mandel for me is an author that can do absolutely no wrong, and her tackling a time travel story was no different. I loved the time travel aspect of this book. This follows several characters in several different timelines, and I really don't want to say much more than that because something I really love about Emily Henry's books is how she gives you all the puzzle pieces, and then the book just puts those pieces together for you. The way that it all comes together in the end is something I definitely didn't see coming. So I don't want to talk too much about it. I think you should just go into this knowing that there is a time travel element, but it is so much more than that. And I love this book. I have one book on my TBR that features a time travel aspect, and that is Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. I know this follows a woman who keeps being reborn in the same timeline, and it's all about the lives that she lives over the course of her many rebirths. And it's something that I've just heard nothing but good things about for so many years. It's been on my TBR for a really long time. I don't own a physical copy of it, but it is something that I would like to get to relatively soon because I just love books about time travel, and it's been a while since I read one. I would really love to know some of your favorite books that feature a time travel element, even if it's just the smallest element. I really love to read books where it plays with time in an interesting way. So let me know all your recommendations in the comments.